Hey, Jim Munchback here, going Facebook Live for a few minutes on Tuesday, what is today? March 5th, I believe. So this is video number 2 in the Wealth Advisor Residency Program. In video number 1, I kind of teased a little bit the blueprint for financial success, which will actually be our signature training tool in the residency program. And by the way, we have about 30 applicants. We've received about 30 resumes. We're doing interviews now. We'll be meeting candidates at the University of Houston at our new location. Our new office is set up at the old Schlumberger compound. It's at the Innovation Center, University of Houston. We're really excited to get back into that space and to have a really cool mission to coordinate with the University of Houston, especially with the students in the financial services area, learning how to become wealth advisors. So the residency program involves primarily the training to equip you to become an effective financial advisor. Specifically, I want to teach you how to become a holistic financial planner. And so the blueprint is our signature training tool. It's also our core product. So we're going to teach you how to use the blueprint to engage with clients, to create very specific strategic plans that connect what matters most with the specific financial strategies that each and every client will need. At Family Wealth Builder, we believe every family deserves a quality financial plan, and every plan starts with a blueprint. So I just went ahead and I want to show you the blueprint quickly, and then we'll talk a little bit more, and this will be video number 2, really just unpacking the blueprint for financial success. The blueprint for financial success is a powerful tool to help you create a holistic financial plan for your client. As you can see here, this is just an overview of the blueprint. It's a full-size document to be used in the first meeting with a client. And it's basically the front of the blueprint. If you'll think of what it takes to build a house, you need a plan with scope and sequence. In the first panel there, the whole left side of the blueprint is for the first meeting, the discovery meeting, where you will learn what matters most to your client. So we'll get into more detail later with how that works. The second panel, the upper right quadrant, is what we call the framing. So it's the basically the inventory, the financial inventory for your client. And this is where you just take some notes and start to develop a general overview. And the third section, which is the fourth quadrant, bottom right, we start to focus specifically on goals. That's really what the blueprint is designed to do, is to help your clients create good workable goals and then give you the ability to connect those goals with specific solutions and strategies. So when you get to the back of the blueprint, you'll notice that it's really a worksheet. It's designed for the technician, for the financial planner, and it's got 3 panels. We'll start with the center panel, which really is not the most important, but it's kind of the most challenging, or one of the most challenging for most financial planners. The risk management section. Insurance is a big part of any budget, so we do want to pay good attention, and this gives us a good track, a good place to create a punch list of all the things that will happen in our gap analysis. And if you'll think of, really the goal of the blueprint is to put together a presentation that fits specifically with each of the essential elements of financial planning. So you'll see it set out in what I call the free tick template. Covers each of the 7 essential elements of financial planning, so that as you develop your presentation, you can create specific solutions for each of those 7 essential elements. Okay, so that was the just a breakdown of the blueprint. Sorry about the technical difficulties. So I want to just kind of remind you, if you're just now getting acquainted with us, we have a YouTube channel. Wealth Advisor Career is the name of the YouTube channel. That is new, and I think that's an image that we just posted to the YouTube channel. So the YouTube channel is where you will want to subscribe if you want to continue to get updates whenever we post a new video. And we'll be posting lots of videos here. We're going to create some, not channels, but playlists on this channel. One of them is going to be Wealth Advisor Bootcamp. That'll be coming soon. But primarily what we're going to be doing is posting kind of our progressive training in the Wealth Advisor Residency program, which again focuses on teaching you how to become a financial advisor, specifically a holistic financial planner. And the way we're going to do that is to start off teaching you a really powerful process using the blueprint for financial success. And as I said in that little short clip, there are 3 sections to the blueprint. The first one is really, at least for me as a financial advisor, when I became a certified financial planner, no one really taught me how to go from the first conversation with a client to developing a holistic plan. And that meant specific strategies within each element of financial planning. That was what I felt like I should be able to do, but I didn't feel very confident in doing that until, I went through some very expensive training, and I'll tell you more about that in the future, but that very expensive training was helpful. It just didn't really hit the marks for me as a certified financial planner. So that's when I designed and developed the blueprint for financial success. And I've written 3 books, which I don't have a copy of. I will in the next video. I'll show you the books that I've written along with who it is intended to help. One of the books, Make Your Money Count, is my favorite. And that is the book that I unpack the blueprint for financial success for clients, for consumers, for folks who want to develop their own financial plan, starting with a clarification of their own vision, values, and purpose. So that's what the blueprint does. It helps a novice start with what matters most to you, and then develop a very effective financial plan. So hope you enjoyed this video. It was the next video we will get into, and pretty much the next several videos in this series, we will get into the nuts and bolts of the Wealth Advisor Residency program. I'm going to post a video from a friend of mine who is a certified financial planner. His name is Jeff Rose. He has some great content on YouTube. He has actually 3 channels, I believe. Soldier of Fortune is one of them. Jeff is a military guy. He's considerably younger than I am. We've crossed paths several times, I think at FinCon and maybe Podcast Movement. But Jeff is someone I consider to be kind of a mentor. He's one of those young guns who he started right out of college as a financial advisor, and he learned the ropes the hard way, which is really the way most of us learn the ropes. So he's going to share his story in the next video about how he did it, how he got from starting point to $100,000 a year income, which I don't know what he's making today, but I'm sure it's significantly more than that. The truth is, we have a financial crisis in America, the biggest financial crisis in American history, which is what I talked about in the first video. If you missed that, go back and listen and just, look at, I unpack the crisis, but also talk about the opportunity. And the truth is, in my opinion, the opportunity we have in the next couple of decades to build a business in the financial services arena is spectacular. If I was a young person and I knew what I know, there would be no doubt for me that this would be where I would want to build my career. And when I say build a career, I believe that being a business owner in this business, and Jeff Rose agrees, it's really the only way to be successful long term. So there's lots of ways to develop the skills, to develop a process. Most companies, like I worked at State Farm. I was a State Farm agent, very successful for many years. State Farm was an awesome company. I made a lot of money. I was an agent. It was a great career. State Farm never really taught me anything about relationship management. They inundated me with product knowledge, with even some sales training that was pretty much the same as everyone teaches. Sales techniques are really not, in my opinion, they're not the key to success, especially these days, because the better you are at sales techniques, the more likely it is that the person on the other side of the table is going to see you as a sales professional. And that's just not how you want to be seen in a business that requires, more than anything, trust. So the Wealth Advisor Residency Program, in my hopes and my commitment, is that it's more than anything a training system for advisors who want to learn how to build trust, and not just build trust, but deliver what they promise. I think I've met so many good people in the financial services industry, and what I've come to believe is that, for the most part, this industry attracts really good people with really good intentions. The problem is, it's about the bottom line. It's about selling and producing, which is what Jeff is going to share with you in his video and his story, is the challenge, the grind of making sales and production. And the amount of money that you get paid as an employee is significantly lower than if you develop the skills and build your own business. And then you have the opportunity to deliver what you actually believe in, what you actually want to be delivering to your clients. That's very different from working at a company, whether it's State Farm or Edward Jones or Primerica, where they basically give you some products and teach you how to sell those products. And typically it's based on fear, and it's a very different process to become a wealth advisor who sits on the same side of the table with the client and helps them develop a holistic financial plan that really is connected to what matters most to them. And so that's my passion. I've had the blessing of being trained and mentored by some of the best minds in the country who are certified financial planners. And I've had some amazing experiences, both as a State Farm agent, the first State Farm agent in the Houston area, the first and only State Farm agent who could actually charge a fee for financial planning. And I made a lot of money as a State Farm agent. I then moved on to Morgan Stanley and worked in the wealth management department. And I really wanted to learn, and I'm thankful to have learned, the way Wall Street works and the way that investment advice is delivered in the United States in a wirehouse on Wall Street. I needed to know, I needed to learn, and what I learned helped me become even more committed and even more confident that what we have to deliver in the Wealth Advisor Residency Program is extremely valuable. So I'm excited about the next season of my life as a coach, as a mentor, as a certified financial planner. I'm looking forward to working with students at the University of Houston, as well as those in the community who believe they want to be a business owner and believe that the financial services industry is the opportunity where they can build a business, where they can be true to themselves. They can be respectful of everyone all the time. And most of all, I think we all need to be a part of something where we can be all in. And those are our 3 core values. My partner, Rob Challenger, who happens to be a Marine, those are the 3 core values we share: to be true to yourself, to be respectful of everyone, and to be all in. So we're looking, as Rob would say, we're looking for a few good men and women who recognize the opportunity and are prepared to attack the challenge, and to do that as part of a team, as part of a close organization where you get the support of a large company and the personal mentoring and coaching of a certified financial planner working right next to you on every case that you develop for every client. The blueprint for financial success will help us achieve that development and achieve incredible results. So this video went way longer than I expected, and maybe it turned into more than it should have been. But thanks for watching, and do please subscribe to the channel. Let's see if we can get that channel to, there we go. So there's the channel. It's the name of the channel on YouTube. If you just search Wealth Advisor Career, that's where you can subscribe and learn more about the Wealth Advisor Residency program. And also, if you're ready, if you already have a job in the financial services industry, or if you've ever dreamed of owning your own business, now's the time to take advantage of a very unique opportunity. Submit your resume online at wealthadvisorcareer.com. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.